Good morning, YouTube.
I'm Elsie, and this is my co-host, Toby.
We're in that moment. Have some coffee.
Okay, today we have another versus.
Kinda.
Well, yes, Toby, we discussed it, and this is a versus.
Okay, fine. This is a versus.
This is different than the normal versus rules. Today we are discussing, similarly to our Apple versus Android conversation,
What's the difference?
mainstream versus hipsters. Is there really a difference? But first, let's define hipster. For all the hipsters who are like, there's so a difference. You about to be proved wrong. I hope you thought about this argument because I was exhausted and did not.
Okay, well, you're pulling out definitions, which is what I'm going to do. So, you seem all pro here.
Yay.
Sit back and watch the master at work. You might notice something different about me today. It's the mug. I'm using a totally different mug than I normally do.
Yeah, people definitely notice that.
It was a joke.
We're going to use the Urban Dictionary definition probably because it's probably better than that definition.
You didn't look up the definition beforehand?
Oh my goodness. This is like 47 paragraphs, so not that definition. Okay, fine, we'll go with the original definition even though I don't think it's actually a good representation. A person who follows the latest trends and fashions, especially those being regarded as outside the cultural mainstream.
Following the latest fashions and trends. That sounds awfully familiar.
Like mainstream?
There's a fly buzzing around and it's really distracting.
You are professional, Toby.
I'm a professional.
Okay, so the thing is, hipsters care about the way that they're viewed and the things that they wear and the things that they buy, and it's exactly the same as the mainstreamers.
Yeah, because the hipsters just seem to have a blatant disregard for what culture and subculture is.
Like you.
Just because one culture gets a mainstream media coverage a lot more. That was a badly constructed sentence. And it made me forget what I was saying.
Just because our culture is in a way that somewhat glorifies some things does not mean that it's not okay to like those things. And also, it's just stupid. It also, like, people tend to get in the mind. I'm gonna rant about that as part of a next week, and then never mind.
I had no idea what you just said.
They're the same thing.
No, now the fly's buzzing in front of my face.
It's a moth, so.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe your face is too
No,
bright.
there's a fly too.
Forbidden love.
What? Okay, so I was ready for this episode.
Okay, go ahead and do your
thing. I was
thing.
ready. I had thoughts.
Well, say your thoughts.
And they're gone. They're poof. Gone. My nose suddenly got stuffed up just as we started. And that's really been distracting.
Stop making excuses and saying
allergies,
stuff.
People. They're a real problem.
Toby, that's not what we're talking about.
I can tell.
How much time do we have left? No time. We have no time left in this episode. So
well, it looks like we're going to have to wrap up.
You have 1 minute to make your point, okay?
Okay, what was my point? I have it, and it keeps disappearing.
Versus mainstream.
Hipsters. Okay, so the reason... What is with my throat?
Stop talking about other things, Toby.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not, because you keep talking about other things.
Okay, so hipsters, if you're not doing mainstream because you don't care what other people think, that's great. But if you're then doing hipster because you care what other people think, I think that just kind of can be said and left at that.
Same with mainstream people.
Yeah, if you're doing mainstream just because you care what other people think, then...
Yeah, I mean, like it's been said before, but for the most part, outside of illegal things, you do you.
Yeah. Like, I can talk about my coughing and allergies if I want to while I'm on a morning show.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
not
Just
illegal.
Mess up the format of the show that we've spent
It's
the
not
last
illegal.
year cultivating.
It's not illegal.
It only took us a year to get to a simple, nice format.
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal, but you're ruining the format. Let's drink to
No,
that.
I want to drink to
Let's drink to you ruining the format.
No, I'm drinking to it not being illegal. Oh, wow, you just ruined the format right there by standing up.
More coffee.
More coffee.
Like, share, and subscribe, and have the time of your life. Good morning. Good morning.